Palau actually has an app now. RMI be setting them goals, and Palau, some people in Palau seek to amend the constitution. I'm PJ, and this is the Micronesian News Broadcast. And in our very first story came to us from the Island Times. A soft launch of a downloadable app shows just how current and up-to-date Palau is. There's an app called Pristine Paradise Palau. It is a mobile app that contains an all-in-one information basket for everything concerning Palau. It aims to serve tourists and locals alike. Kaselehlie, what's his name? Rudakid, the head honcho of the Palau Visitors Authority, named the app after the PVA's tagline, Pristine Paradise Palau, and has worked with an app developer that's based in Singapore. The creation of said app was said to cost around $4,000. It can be found on Google Play for Android devices and is currently seeking iOS approval for Apple users as well. The official launch for the app is set later on this month. Oh, good job, guys. And in our second story from the Pacific Island Times, the Marshall Islands and SPC have signed an agreement cementing the island's country's program for 2019 through 2022. This will identify key issues in the RMI and its reach for development and sustainability goals. There are seven key priority areas that were identified, and these priority areas, as identified, were statistics, biosecurity, food security, agriculture, non-communicable diseases, gender and civil registration stats, and vital stats. Plus all the usual stuff of education, fisheries, and climate change. So, good job to you guys. And coming to us from the Island Times. In Palau, there are petitioners that seek to amend the constitution to limit voting by absentee ballots. So basically, there are people in Palau who believe that people who do not, Palauan citizens who do not live in Palau, do not have the right to vote. Their rationale is that if you don't live here and you don't pay taxes and you do not face the challenges that we face, you essentially do not get to vote because you're not really affected. However, it says here in the article that currently Palau Election Commission does not have a quorum. With only 2 board members whose terms have not expired, petitioners seek an approval of the petition form in order to quickly begin the process of garnering signatures. And with the law requiring that referendum take place 6 months before the general election, petitioners seek to expedite the form in order to have the election no later than June of 2020. In a letter to Commissioner Benjamin Yobek and Commissioner Elenita Brau, Attorney Tor Byung for his clients stated that the draft petition is believed to satisfy all the legal requirements prescribed by law for such petition. And so far, the Senate has not approved President Ramengasa's appointments to fill the vacant seats of the Palau Election Commission. And here is our view. Roll the clip. With regards for the first story, in my own personal opinion, this is an awesome thing. If they developed an app just for tourism in Palau, that really shows just how strong tourism is in Palau. So they're able to cater to the tourists and locals alike who need to know all the basic stuff when they visit Palau, like Angkor Rocks and all those different tourist attractions. There's also talk of putting in maps in there so they can find all the different landmarks in there, such as hospitals, restaurants, etc., etc. So I say congratulations, Palau, for making that leap. It's awesome. I wish they could do that here in episode. And for the second story, this is an agreement between the Marshall Islands and the SPC to lay out a program to identify key priority areas that really need fixing in order for them to identify and reach their development goals and their sustainability goals. And I think that's a good thing because, as we all know, for the whole entire Micronesia, 2023 is coming up. So the financial aspect of the compact is going to be going down. So it's very important that the 3 FAS countries get their stuff together and figure it all out before 2023, before that all ends. But it isn't doomsday 2023. Who knows what's going to happen in the future. And for the third story, this is a trend that we have noticed. I'm pretty sure other people have noticed as well, about absentee ballots. In the marshals, it's completely off. There are absolutely no absentee ballots, meaning you cannot vote from abroad. Only people in the marshals can vote there, because, like I said, the rationale is for these people is that if you're not paying taxes, if you don't live there, and if you're not facing the problems that they face, what's the point of you voting? You have no say in what they're doing. You couldn't possibly know. I mean, you would know, but you don't live there. And that's the whole entire thing behind Palau's absentee ballots as well. If you don't live there, if you don't pay taxes, and if you don't face the problems they face, you sure as hell don't have a say. Well, this is not my own personal opinion. I won't give my personal opinion on the absentee ballots. But what do you think? Is it a justifiable thing? Does it make sense to not have people who don't live there in their countries to not be voting for what's going on? Is this going to happen in the FSM? Who knows? Only the future can tell. And now these are just some really basic announcements. Very basic. Easter week is coming up, so hooray to all the Christian people who listen to us. Celebrate the death and rebirth of your Jesus Christ. And with that being said, also coming up is the F4, which is the College of Micronesia's annual, I wouldn't say annual, yeah, it is annual. It's the annual festival where the next generation of entrepreneurs display their products, and also it's a chance for them to test out their entrepreneurial skills and spirit that they learned in their business classes. So come out and support it. It's going to be April 26th at Spanish Wall from 4 to 7 p.m. And also, Rotary Vital Scholarships are now available to people in the FAS countries as well. If you're interested, contact rotarybonepay@gmail.com, or better yet, go to their Facebook page, Rotary Club of Bonepay, and get an application and submit it before July 1st, 2019. I'm PJ, this is the Micronesian News Broadcast, and up now is my brother Norman with the weather.
Hey guys, this is Norman, and this is the weather for tomorrow. 27 degrees Celsius high during the day and 24 degrees Celsius low during the night. Partly cloudy with isolated showers and 40% chance of precipitation and 78% of humidity. Sunrise will be at 6:18 a.m. and sunset will be at 6:35 p.m. East winds 15 to 20 knots and seas will be at 7 to 8 feet. Thanks for tuning in to the Micronesian News Broadcast. Tune in every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, see you later.